Hey everyone, and thanks for clicking on the video. This video is actually just going to be a really quick intro, like a trailer for my account, as well as the rules. Because since I started back about a month ago, I've come up with some new rules that I wanted to tell you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey everyone, and welcome to my Slayer only Ultimate Iron Man. So everything I do on this account is centered around Slayer. All equipment and resources must come from Slayer, and I can only kill creatures when on task, but of course there are exceptions to this. So all my combat equipment must come from Slayer, so this counts as like the weapons, the armor, everything. Everything must come from a Slayer task. And I can only train magic and range if the supplies originally came from Slayer. So if they drop the runes and arrows, obviously I can use those, as well as if they drop pure essence, I can turn those into runes, and or can be turned into bars, and that becomes arrows and knives, which I can obviously use. Any exceptions to these rules I'll discuss with you guys. If you guys want me to start training these in different ways, I can do that as well. And obviously I can use logs to turn them into bows, and flax turns into bowstring. You guys get it. So, and then there's skilling. So all my resources that I use must come from the monsters. So like herblore supplies, ores, stuff like that has to come from monsters. And I'm not really gonna do any gathering skills on this account, just because like how am I gonna train them since I don't need them for Slayer, right? Unless the quest requires it. That's the only time I can train these skills. And when I do train these skills, all the resources must be dropped. I can't use any of them. As long as the resource originated from a monster drop, then I can use them any way I want to. And agility, I'm going to train agility just because walking around everywhere, it was kind of annoying. And I discussed with my viewers before that as long as it doesn't go over my Slayer level, it's okay. So for quests, I'm obviously going to allow myself Druidic Ritual in order to unlock the herblore skill. And for quests, I'm only going to be doing them if they unlock a Slayer Master in that area, and I'll only be doing these quests when I achieve the combat level required. So 20 is when I did Priest in Peril, Lost City will be at 70, Shallow Village will be at 100. This is in order to maximize my Slayer points, as Terrell doesn't give any points, so I really want to unlock the Canifis one as early as possible. Here you'll see a graphic that I put together of the quests that correlate with monsters and what Slayer level that I'm going to allow myself to do these quests at. So at Slayer level 5, I can do Priest in Peril, which isn't going to happen. Mogres, I can do at 32, and so on and so forth, right? All the way up to Morning's End Part 2 at 90, which, if I wanted to kill Dark Beast, which is a long way away, but I'll do it eventually. Also, with all these quests that I'm allowing myself to do, all the prerequisite courses are also included, obviously, or else I wouldn't be able to do Desert Treasure or Morning's End Part 2 without Part 1, obviously. So, yeah. So I also thought of additional unlocks for the account. For Lisbon Shamans, I need 100% Shazian favor, so I'm going to get that obviously, and Troll Stronghold for when I eventually can do Godward boss tasks. And now we've come to the additional rules that I've thought of for the account. These mainly pertain to clues and random events. For clue scrolls, I'm going to allow myself to buy anything that's required for the clue scroll. I just can't keep them after the clue, but anything from the clue scroll I can use as long as the clue scroll originated from Slayer. I'm also allowing myself to keep all the resources and XP lamps and books that come from random events for obvious reasons. Also, so when I receive like an equipment drop from a monster, such as like a iron sword or something like that, I'm going to allow myself to repurchase it from a shop as long as I got it from as a drop first. This is so in case I need them in the future and I really want to save room, I don't have to go kill that monster again in order to get the drop. But this obviously will not include arrows, runes, or herblore secondaries, or anything of the sort, just to keep the account as challenging as possible. So my goals for this account are pretty straightforward. Obviously 99 Slayer is one of them, and I want the best in slot items that I can with these type of restrictions, which it's gonna take a while, but I'm looking forward to seeing if I can get these or not, and to see how high I actually train these skills, such as cooking, herblore, crafting, stuff like that with these type of restrictions. And most importantly, I really want to have fun with the account, because I thought of this idea and it just, no one else seemed to really be doing it, so it seemed like a good idea, and I've been having so much fun on it so far. So that concludes this video of my updated rules. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys kind of understand what the rules are for my account. And if we think of anything else, I'm going to talk about it with you guys, obviously, and let's make this account great. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.